Segundo combate de la noche.
So great start for the home side. Cuba Domadores off to a 1-0 start, but a few questions asked there by the visiting Arlans.
En la esquina de Astana, Arlans de Kazakhstan, Bagdad, ALIMBEKOV. En la esquina de Domadores de Cuba, FORESTAL. Segundo combate de la noche, división 56 kilogramos. En la esquina de Astana, Arlans de Kazajstán, Bagdad, ALIMBEKOV. En la esquina de Domadores de Cuba, FORESTAL.
Open your head, alza la cabeza, no clinch, no lo block, salud. Head, stop.
So away we go with the second bout tonight. And I tell you what, Domadores on home soil here in Havana have been rumbled, that's for sure. This Arlans team with these debutant boxers have come in here firing on all cylinders, and now this man, Bagdad ALIMBEKOV, in the gold trunks, world rank number 9, the 25-year-old southpaw, is the man that is supposed to lead the team into battle tonight, and he's been given a fantastic platform. It wasn't quite the win that the Arlans were looking for, but it was 5 very well contested rounds. Shishapov up against the home man, Vatir. Cuba lead 1-0, but my goodness me, it was close. And Marcos FORESTAL in the white trunks, the southpaw, 24 years of age, ranked 3 places higher, is being given a real workout here. ALIMBEKOV absolutely refusing to let the taller man settle. 1.75 meters tall, the bantamweight FORESTAL. That's big for a bantam, and he's trying to use this superior reach. Some clubbing blows now on ALIMBEKOV. ALIMBEKOV, second fight this year, but has been on the WSB since 2010-11. 2 fights during the course of that season, but 1.64 meters tall. He's giving up 11 centimeters to his opponent. And there is only one way to fight when you've got that kind of physical disparity. You've got to get in there and you've got to hustle, and you've got to get underneath those initial blows from the taller opponent and then start your work. And that's exactly what ALIMBEKOV was doing early doors. But FORESTAL now has a little bit more control of this one, taking the sting out of those early blows, and that is just another stumble. No count given. Oh, just a little late shot after the bell. ALIMBEKOV very charitable about that one. But FORESTAL not looking too comfortable. We know what to expect from ALIMBEKOV. It's this spirited performance, and if you let him get close, he's going to hurt you. And that's exactly what he did to FORESTAL early doors. He's a bull of a man. But again, that Cuban class coming through. FORESTAL about halfway through that first round, just settled it, stood off the Kazakh boxer a little more, and started to pick him off with those big shots. And that is likely to be the pattern of this match. There was some serious intent, wasn't there, in those punches from FORESTAL. Not in my house, I think the phrase is. FORESTAL doing enough classy work, getting enough shots away in the back end of that round to get the judge's decision in round one. So away we go, round two. And ALIMBEKOV has set his stall out. Can he back it up? Always easy to say from the commentary box, but there's no real reason for FORESTAL to get involved with those clinches. He can just stay away, stay at range. Just keep working the jab. Seems very keen to bring the right hand in. But just watch ALIMBEKOV's stance. Watch how much he dips the right shoulder in. Very side on, tries to cover up against that right hand and look for the jab. Once that jab comes, then he thinks he can get in under it. And just trying to hurt FORESTAL, but he is definitely struggling with FORESTAL's superior reach here. Good jab. Very tough for ALIMBEKOV to get onto the front foot when FORESTAL's got that jab working. That's a nice shot as well. Good right followed by a left. That's just stopped ALIMBEKOV there. Chance for FORESTAL once again to pile in. Well, this is ferocious stuff between these two. Oh, see how far away ALIMBEKOV is when he does let that left hand go. And Marcos FORESTAL starting to get a real taste for this one. He's the boxer in the Domadores lineup who's under the most pressure tonight, and that was a very good second round from the Cuban. Alimbekov on that occasion found it very difficult to get to his man. That's a wild swing. But as long as he can get that close to FORESTAL, that's when the reach doesn't do you any good at all. If you can't free the arms up, if you can't get the range on your punches, then you're not going to do much damage, and Alimbekov is so tough that he's not going to be hurt by those at all. So FORESTAL once again rewarded for that work rate, but it's close, 10-9. Well, both coaches will be taking their own particular conclusions away from what we've seen so far. And I know Kozhinsky, the visiting coach, is down, but I don't think he'll be concerned about this. He'll be enjoying what he's seen so far. Nice comeback from Alimbekov after a decent opener. You can see how little concern FORESTAL has for Alimbekov's attack. His guard is very low. Knows he's out of range for the Kazakh fighter. Just slipping the punches there. Alimbekov did well, but got tagged with that right hand. Got to watch himself here. There's Alimbekov. Great jabs from FORESTAL, and this is now starting to hurt the man from Kazakhstan. This is good boxing from the Domadores man. And the Savannah crowd getting right into this. This is cracking stuff from FORESTAL. Well, slightly ungainly, but that's what you're going to get from a tall man. And Alimbekov, head down, arms flailing, and at the moment that's the only way that he can get anywhere near FORESTAL. Third fight for FORESTAL this season. 2 debut wins, Kozlowski of Poland and Chekhov of Russia. But this was the big test for him tonight. Good body shots, nice work with Alimbekov close in there. Desperately trying to line him up. And Alimbekov not offering much in this third round. Big swinging blows. A lot of energy expended there from FORESTAL. And I don't think Alimbekov will be too concerned about that. He's looking at this youngster as he moves back to his corner. And he's blowing very hard there. But he did get a lot of quality shots away in that round, did the Cuban. Tremendous work, a lot of combinations thrown, but it's tiring, takes it out of you. And I wonder if Alimbekov feels that maybe there's a chance here in these last 2 rounds, if FORESTAL is as tired as he looks. No surprise, FORESTAL getting the score there, and by a slightly clearer margin. Clear winner with dominance, 10-8. And that was unanimous. Away we go, round 4. It's all important in terms of how much FORESTAL has got left in the tank here. ALIMBEKOV still all about hustle and bustle. But if you've got your head down, if you're looking at your opponent's midriff to try and avoid the blows, it's very difficult to then try and transfer that into any convincing shots. ALIMBEKOV in the gold trunks, underpinning so much of what was good about the Arlans last season, and they were tremendous. Perfect season for him, 6 wins from 6 on the way to the title. Again, ALIMBEKOV told to keep his head up. This is great work from FORESTAL. And those possible openings, those possible opportunities for ALIMBEKOV so far haven't materialised in round 4. Picking him off at will now, FORESTAL. A bit of showboating in there, just showing ALIMBEKOV the target. He wants him coming forward. And then he can pick him off as he moves, and that's exactly what he's just done there.
Hey.
Again, good shots, followed by a fruitless swing from ALIMBEKOV. Solid round from FORESTAL. He looked pretty tired at the end of the 3rd, but got himself back together nicely for the 4th. ALIMBEKOV, who was not exactly a banker tonight, but he was certainly one of the favoured fighters in terms of Kozinska's lineup. He's found this very difficult going indeed, and that just underlines it. Those last 2 punches from FORESTAL, right on the button, followed by wild swings from ALIMBEKOV, nowhere near the target. So a little rethink required, I think, for round 5 from the Arlans man. Certainly got himself back into that one in round 4, but still lost out, and now 5 points down on all the judges' cards. So tremendous amount of work required here if Arlans are going to come away from this second bout with anything. And after such a lively start, ALIMBEKOV now finding the going tough. 5th round then, 5th and final round of this second bout. Cuba Domadores, remember, lead by 1-0. Most pundits had this one down as a 5-0 to the home side, but it's purely and simply because of the boxers selected by Sergei Kozinska this evening. But I don't think he was concerned about tonight's result. I think he wanted to see the Cuban boxers in action. He wanted them pushed to the limit in every fight, and that's certainly been the case so far. Well, now FORESTAL has found how to keep ALIMBEKOV at range and to keep him where he wants him. How good has he been? Superb display of boxing from the 24-year-old. Under quite a bit of pressure here. The crowd like that. I'm not sure if ALIMBEKOV will. Just needs to be a little bit careful here. Well, you have your own opinions on seeing that sort of thing from one fighter to another, but I think from a neutral point of view, it's always entertaining, as indeed this bout has been. Yeah, FORESTAL now not too interested. Just going to keep this dangerous fighter at bay and see this one across the line. And now last chance saloon for ALIMBEKOV. Hunting his man down, but he might not get a chance to swing again. FORESTAL just working that jab. And a forlorn hope now for ALIMBEKOV. Into the last 10 seconds. And there we go. The entertainment continues here in Havana, as does the quality boxing. And, well, once Marcos FORESTAL just came to terms with how ALIMBEKOV was approaching this one, he looked like the real deal. And there were slim pickings in the end for the Astana Arlans man. There you go. We had a couple of those exchanges, and I tell you, ALIMBEKOV gave as good as he got. A lot of respect between these two. Kazakhstan knew once it was confirmed Cuba were coming into the WSB for this season, they knew the sort of challenges that were going to face them in Group B. And that's exactly what has materialised. And so, to the result.
Juez de Italia, 50-44. Juez de Eslovaquia, 50-44. Juez de Argentina, 50-44. El vencedor.
So nothing's changed.
Por votación unánime.
And in the end, the Cuba Domadores man, Marcos FORESTAL, produces a very good win against a very experienced opponent. And ALIMBEKOV's 6-6 season from last year will seem like a long, long way away. That's a good win for FORESTAL. And it means 2-0 on the card for the Domadores here in Havana. Confirmation then, 2 points decisions, the last one unanimous for FORESTAL against ALIMBEKOV. Means a 2-0 scoreline for the home side, with light welterweight to follow.